moment, I thought she might occupy this tender body of yours.
Lan bunun ne işi var burada?
And now, she's back out there, adrift. Oh, she was magnificent once. One of a race of beautiful, wonderful creatures.
Bunun gelecekte ne işi var? Taşımış o zaman o kanlarla kendini ileriye.
Did you know that? Your people were tools to them. That's all you have ever been. That's all you should ever be. One day soon, I hope. For the world is nearly ready for her return. Wired. Prepared for a second coming. Uh-oh. Here they come. Those Templars. Or maybe assassins this time. Idiots. All of them. I envy you. It was her wish that I be here to greet her. It was her experiment that made it possible for my rebirth as one of these things.
Stay down! Get down on your back! Now! He's got a gun!
Guide me into the grave, beloved! I am your instrument!
Put the gun down! Drop it! Drop your weapon! Clear! Clear!
Bu psikopat öldükçe yeniden doğuyor o zaman.
Are you okay? Can you hear me? Hello? Talk to me. You all right?
There you are. Thank God. I hope you feel well. You look good. Can you stand?
Bilmiyorum ki.
Good. Try walking around. A doctor came by. There wasn't anything to worry about. That the liquid in the syringe was far, far below a lethal dose. I feel terrible about all this. About everything. All our evidence pointed to you, but it was John all along. God, the things we found on his computer. Whatever you need, we'll provide. You've done an amazing job. Speaking of which, our trailer is finished. Would you like to see it? I owe you that much. There we go. I uploaded it to your database. You can watch it here or at your Animus. I think you'll love it. It really captures the essence of the era. So,
No.
take care. And again, thank you.
Diyor. Bunu mu diyor acaba? Benim izlediğim şey mi diyor bu?
The dawn of the deadly 18th century. Rogues and
Değiştirelim aynısı mı bu?
band together to live their lives by the sword, with no laws or morals, no gods, and no fear. Only betrayal, mutiny, cruelty, and debauchery. There is plunder to be found on golden.
Aynısı da sonundaki 4 tane büyük korsan vardı ya.
To fight the pirates of nightmares.
Bizimkini de koyacak mı acaba?
Benjamin Hornigold, Calico Jack, Charles Vane, and Blackbeard.
Bu değil. Nereye koydun abla? Ha. Şimdi geldi.
In a world where pirates rule the waves, these men will discover that nothing is sacred and everyone is committed to rum, plunder, and women. Hola, ladies. This summer, Abstergo Entertainment invites you aboard for the adventure of a lifetime. So sharpen your cutlasses, shine your hooks, and sail with the devils of the Caribbean. This virtual experience is not being rated.
Damla bu oyunu kesin oynamalısın ya. Çok seveceğine eminim. Güzel olmuş. Gemi savaşları falan acayip iyi.
Sorry about this. My name is Sean, and back there is Rebecca, my partner in crime. Hello. Bloody good work earlier. Honestly, I mean it. Delivering us all that data. It's really just too bad that our man on the inside was such a how to put it? Fanatic. Fanatic is the best word, I suppose.
We take who we can get.
Exactly. Well put. We saw in John an opportunity to burrow deeper into Abstergo's cloud servers, and I'm not ashamed to say we took it. Not realizing, of course, that he was enlisting you to help him. And to blame, should anything go wrong. I suppose it all worked out very nicely in the end. Most of it, anyway.
What Sean really wants to say is, if you're up for more hacking, we are too. John gave you level 3 security clearance before you died. You should use it. The assassins don't have the resources to pay you like the Templars do, but we'll make it worth your while.
Look, we should really cut it short, Bex. 20 seconds.
Surrogate Initiative, Test Session 32. January 11th, 1981. Host Eileen Bach. DNA sample SB1970.
Ben bir patatesim, patatesler tatlı canlılar.
Miriam?
Sen bir kumpirsin.
Miriam, is that you? Are you in here?
Bartle!
Oh, thank God you're safe. You've been very sick.
Bartle, how did they find you? Oh, Jesus, what would they do to you?
Has they hurt you at all?
I told them nothing. All they do every day is ask about you and that artifact, but I didn't tell them anything. Nothing.
I know you didn't, Miriam. But how are you? You aren't hurt?
Not badly, no. I'm fine.
Good. We need to get the message out to Oscar. Somehow. We need to tell him where...
Very interesting footage, Eileen. This is Germany, you said. World War II?
Most of the memories I've been able to access come from a period where Miriam was imprisoned by Nazis in Cologne.
Miriam. Is she still alive?
No, she was my ex-husband's mother. She passed away about 5 years ago.
Well, she was spirited. An impressive lady.
Definitely.
And the man, Bartle. He made reference to an artifact. Any idea what that is?
My team is looking into that, but it's not our first priority. We still need...
It is now.
Really?
You must have other recordings of this woman. Are there any other mentions of this artifact I should know about?
Half a dozen or so, yes. What's this about?
You have questions, I understand that. I don't have answers for you. Not right now, but I do have money. And if you get me those recordings and bring me any other artifact references you find, then I will triple your operating budget for as long as I can.
Triple my budget? My God, what is this?
9 a.m. Monday morning, my office. We have a lot to discuss.
But Lillian, I don't...
Have a good weekend, Mrs. Bach. Fantastic work.
Hello, this is Carl.
Hi, it's Eileen.
Hey, how are you?
Good. Busy. Cold. The winter's been terrible.
Seamus won't like that. The weather's been mild out here.
Well, he's only coming for a month. He'll live. And I'll be so busy he won't have to worry about his mother bothering him.
Still working 12-hour days.
I should move a bed into my lab.
Look, if you're too busy, Seamus can stay with me.
No. I want to see him. We'll have fun.
You're not too busy to be a mom and a genius.
Of course not.
His flight lands at 8:15 p.m. tomorrow night. You'll be there?
Of course. 8:15
p.m. Let him know you'll be there.
Thanks, Carl. I need to run. I'm sorry. Take care.
You too.
Eileen. Didn't see you come in.
I'm not interrupting?
No, it's fine. The subject is unconscious. He's traipsing around 18th century New Orleans right now. in the memories of a woman.
That must feel odd. How long has he been under?
83 minutes.
Whoa.
It's average. What can I do for you?
I just wanted to thank you for sending Lillian to see me. She came away very impressed.
There. You see? All these bureaucrats need is a little glimpse of our secrets every so often. They like to feel like they're still in charge.
Lillian is most definitely in charge. She just tripled my budget.
Tripled? Christ, Eileen. You must have discovered who killed Kennedy.
Well, she heard something on one of my tapes that interested her. Something about an artifact. Very vague, but it was enough.
An artifact? What sort of artifact? Jesus, get him out of there! Get him out!
Oh my god.
It'll kill him! He's not decoupled! He's having a fucking seizure! Power down! Now! Heart rate 170! Power down! Now!
Kız öldü herhalde.
Eileen, Warren here. I was all ready to apologize for the late call, but you seem to be away. Maybe with your son. Listen. Since the unfortunate incident with Subject 1, there's been a lot of dire talk around the office about my Animus project. About shutting it down. About it being unsafe. Typical top brass bullshit. And if they shut me down, then your surrogate initiative goes away too. I'm sure you're already well aware of that. Well, let me be the first to reassure you. This will not happen. I will not let them take this from me. From us. I will not let one death, of an undiagnosed epileptic I should add, I will not let this destroy the decades of incredible research done by our predecessors, and the 5 years I've spent perfecting the Animus. There's still more work to be done, and countless rewards to be reaped. So I wanted you to be the first to know. I have decided to volunteer myself as my second subject. I am convinced that the Animus is perfectly safe, provided I stay within the boundaries of my own ancestral bloodline. Next week I plan to prove this by staying a full 4 hours in the Animus. I would be grateful if you and your team would monitor my progress. And after this necessary but ridiculous proof of concept, I give you my word that I will work closely with you to solve your outstanding problems. Your surrogate initiative is a bold idea, and I do believe it is the future of the Animus project. But while we have the Animus itself, I do not want to waste precious opportunities to prove its safety. I'll see you in the office on Monday. Goodbye.
Neymiş?
All right. Good luck. Cheers, mate. And top-notch work. Really top. Give yourself a pat on the back. And happy hacking.
Bırak kiminse orayı hackledim. Bu kapalı. Yine mi bu ya? Baş böyle iş. Nasıl ya? Aga be, Desmond babası. Aha. Kedi.
Hey, Dad. You know, it's funny. I have this memory of you, one I keep coming back to, and I always think about it when I'm working or just before going to bed, because it sort of calms me, I guess. I was 14, I think, and you were trying to teach me how to walk with a light step. Remember that? How to be mindful of how much noise I made when I moved around. Simple stuff. Stuff I understand now, but back then, I gotta tell you, I thought you were just being an asshole. You told me you were gonna go up to your room and sit with your back to the door and read a book. And you wanted me to wait at least 15 minutes and then sneak up there and tap you on...
December 23rd, 2012. Sample Recovery Unit Team Lead Fisher Case reporting on Subject 17, Desmond Miles. The subject was deceased and unattended. Time of death was placed around 00 hours and 7 minutes, with conditions favorable for DNA sample recovery. We had some initial concerns about interference in the vault, but given the skill and talent of this team, we were able to capture useful data. I personally retrieved the subject's backpack and extracted a number of objects of interest to undergo detailed analysis. The subject displayed burns to the right hand, severe enough to fuse the bones, indicating some kind of spontaneous, intense burn trauma. Honestly, we've never seen anything like it before. Head, neck, and torso remained in good condition. I hand-selected recovery agents to retrieve fluid samples, blood and saliva.
Bunu izledik de hatırlıyorum ya.
We then commenced material extraction and were able to preserve several exemplary samples. Data analysis and sequencing is already underway, and I'm told proceeding with exceptional ease.
Bunu hatırladım. Hayır, Benedet'in kovalasın ya.
Okay, hope this is on. I don't think I've ever used this phone more than a few times to record anything. Hey, Dad. So, we're all here in New York at the motel. It's Queens, actually, in Astoria, near the NQ. Rebecca's off getting batteries for something. Sean's in his room doing whatever Sean does. And, you're out getting some food. Me? Well, I'm supposed to be getting ready to break into some offices in the financial district. Feels just like prepping for one of your old training drills, actually. 10 years go by, and then you show up, and it's like I was never gone, and we're right back to the ball busting and the conspiracies and the paranoia. this time, I believe you. I believe every word. You know, I don't even think you know the half of it. I don't think you know how much I've seen. How much I've learned in just a few weeks. Everything, really. I feel like I've lived 1,000 years, or 10,000 maybe.
Bunu deyip öldü adam. Abi dertlese olur mu yayından sonra ben yazarım mesela. Nefes alamıyorum. Olur olur. Olur, yayın bitince şey yap, direkt Discord'dan bana yazabilirsin. Sıkıntı yok. Oğlum çık biraz şey al. Neydi onun adı? Dışarıda dolaş biraz. Yok mu sizin orada böyle bir gezip dolaşabileceğin bir yer? Biraz kafanı dinle. Yani şu an annenle yaptığın tartışmayı kafana takmaya devam etme yani. Var abi, fark var göt kadar. Oğlum bu ya fark değil işte. Çık yürü yani, demek istediğim o. Sabit durma işte. Gez dolaş etrafta. Yürümek iyi gelir. Buna ulaşamıyorum. Bana kalırsa anneni de götür. Beraber gidin. Tamam. Oğlum şunlar Türkiye'de değil miydi ya? Dört kilometre aşağıda göl var. Evet. Yok artık. 2 kademelim bir de ya. Ananı be. Hayır ya. Ben bütün ayarlarım bozuldu ya. Yes.
Our initial research into the life of Ratana Gaydon focused on a period spanning his late teens to his early 30s. But our researchers came away unimpressed by his calm and stoic demeanor, with occasional flashes of extreme anger. This was not the sort of leading man we felt comfortable endorsing. We decided, therefore, to delve into his early childhood, with the hope that scenes of pre-colonial America might hold some appeal. As you can see here, there is a certain naive charm and innocence to this young boy. Unfortunately, our researchers found this young man's story deeply problematic as well. For one, the omnipresence of the Mohawk culture lacks the balance necessary to tell the true story of America. And secondly, the Mohawk language would certainly be an issue for most of our audience. We therefore feel that although Ratana Tenkon's early life would be of some interest to our more educated viewers, it's unlikely that his story would appeal on a broader scale, being too foreign, as it were, to normal audiences. Our team recommends we pass on this property.
Bir iki bu her ikisine baktık. Çok hızlı hep aşağı ne ya? Biraz yukarı git. Son çıkışa dikkat etmem lazım. Çok hızlı geçiyor.
Our initial reports gave us hope that Enzio Auditore would
Ezio.
serve as an ideal candidate for future Abstergo projects. His charisma, sexual magnetism, and wry humor gave him all the qualities of a leading man. However, his corruption by the Assassin Order robbed him of these qualities as he fell deeper and deeper into a spiral of revenge. Enzio was frequently known to articulate a passive acceptance of evil. He was also a man of ugly contradictions, one who preached free thought, yet traveled well beyond his home country to proselytize his corrupted creed, just as he's doing here with this impressionable Chinese girl. Notice, too, that in his gestures and bearing there is still something of the old lecher in him. Enzio's entire personality is built around pure demagoguery, claiming his philosophy is about love when violence and coercion are his primary means of tackling problems. We have therefore come to the conclusion that Enzio Auditore da Firenze would be a risky character to develop.
Benim bilgisayarım mıydı ya? Yok değil. Neyse, hoş geldin. Teşekkür ederiz. Ghostlanıyor musun? Niye? Kim ghostluyor seni? Ghostlan, hoş geldin.
Timestamp August 16th, 2013. The following audio clips were selected from over 160 hours of reel-to-reel tape found in the residence of the late Dr. Warren Vidic following his murder in December 2012. According to labels on the tape's canisters, these recordings were made over a 14-month period between 1980 and 1981 without the consent of their primary subject, Mrs. Eileen Bach, a colleague of Dr. Vidic's and the originator of Abstergo's surrogate initiative. Mrs. Bach is now deceased. It should be stated unequivocally that Dr. Vidic made these recordings illegally and of his own volition using wiretaps and hidden microphones. Abstergo Industries had no knowledge of his actions and disavows any responsibility for them.
Yazsana oğlum adamı da.
And we're live. Capacitors at full. Ease the signal in. A little more. You feel anything?
Erteleme arkadaşım.
Double it. No, we're taking it easy. 20%.
30.
Eileen, go easy. We're 6 past yesterday.
And ya boost the inputs.
Too risky.
Not if we split the I/O signals.
25%. Ease up.
Oh, okay. There. I see something.
What is it?
Mein Gott. I hear talking.
You're okay?
Ja, ich höre Stimmen. It's German. Mein Name ist Miriam Kurz. I see a light. It's cold. Ich werde nichts sagen. There's a man with me. Mehr werde ich nicht sagen.
Keep an eye on our vitals.
Mein Name ist Miriam Kurz und ich bin eine Navajo. Des Hitlers Zwang, der macht uns klein. Noch liegen wir in Ketten. Doch einmal werden wir wieder frei. Wir werden die Ketten schon brechen.
Eileen?
Denn unsere Fäuste, die sind hart, ja. Und die Messer sitzen lose. Für die Freiheit der Jugend kämpfen Navajos.
Powering down.
Kämpft Navajos.
Get her out of there. Oxygen. From the valve.
No.
No, Satish, I'm fine, really.
Quit the heroics, just breathe. Better?
Yes. Yes, thank you. Did we get something?
It'll take a while to parse. What did you see?
It wasn't just seeing. It was feeling. Being. I was scared.
You were shouting in German?
I think I was in Germany. I was in Germany, Satish.
Good morning. Well rested?
Exhausted. Yesterday was an incredible find.
Seems so. What did it feel like?
It's foggy, but I relived the memories of a young German woman. Early 20s, I think. A man was interrogating me, looming over me and asking questions. He was shouting, but I was shouting back. And then this poem just came out, like a chant.
Fascinating. I'm eager for you to hear the tape.
Is it ready?
Yes, we transliterated the data onto an audio file. It took all night to process the language.
Spool it up.
Of course. Have a seat. Judging by the subject matter and the setting, I'd say you landed somewhere in Germany in the 1940s, 1 or 2 generations back. During the war, I'd imagine.
1940s Germany? That would be Miriam Kurtz, my ex-husband's mother.
So she's not related to you in any way?
God, I hope not. I'd hate to find out my ex-husband is also my brother.
Yeah.
Well, if it was Miriam Kurtz, then we hit a home run. You tapped into someone else's bloodline entirely.
Should we celebrate?
We'll listen first.
Surrogate Initiative, Test Session 23, July 29th, 1980. Host, Eileen Bach. DNA sample SB1970.
It's a little garbled at first. This is you settling into the memory.
Your name, say it. My name is Miriam Kurtz.
Louder.
My name is Miriam Kurtz, and I am Nava Yo.
Where did you last see the artifact? Who holds it now?
I'll say nothing. I have told you all I will.
I don't believe that is true. Who has the artifact?
Hexler's dictates make us small and are bound in chains. But one day again we shall walk tall. No binds will us restrain.
Enough!
For hard our fists, yes, and the knives at our wrists.
Burayı Almanca
to
söylüyordu.
be free. Navayos lay siege.
Lock her away.
Navayos lay siege.
And that's where we pull you out.
Whoa. What would it take to get a visual render of all that?
Months, unfortunately. It took 13 hours just to process the audio. Visual takes much longer.
But Vidic is able to record audio and visual in real time. How does he do it?
His subjects are exploring their own genetic memories. That requires much less processing power.
Hold on, sorry. Eileen here.
Hello. You have 10 o'clock in Lillian's office. It's 10:13 now.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Tell her I'll be right there. And tell her we have some good news.
No problem.
You in trouble?
The monthly progress report. I'm trying to be honest about our progress, but no matter how much I polish our facts, Warren Vidic swoops in, promising the moon for pennies, and gets 10 times the funding for his Animus project.
Well, we are using his Animus technology. He's the foundation. We are the skyscraper.
Which is why he should be a tech lead, not a project director. Good work, Satish.
Bu Abstergo var ya, makinenin ilk yapılışındaki, ya ilk deneyde kullanılan kadın filan kendisiymiş. Onu filan öğreniyor şu an.
It's incredible footage, really. Clear and vivid. And the subject was synced for a full 62 minutes. Came out speaking French after his last session. Passably fluent. And with full recall of everything he'd gone through.
Sorry I'm late. I was reviewing some data. It's fine. Warren was just telling me about his first subject, Mr.
No names. Call him Subject 1. Confidentiality.
And how about you, Eileen? What's your good news?
Well, we did it. We synced with an unembedded memory outside the bloodline. That's a first.
Really?
Satish was able to process the audio today. A short clip. You can hear it for yourself.
Only audio? No real-time memory feeds like Vidic has?
Well, that's the difficulty with surrogate genetic memory data. Because I'm viewing memories not embedded in my own DNA, we can't rely on my cognitive faculties to help me process the signal. All we can do is record the raw data and transliterate it later.
Hold on. You're running this experiment on yourself?
I am. It's going well.
I don't like the sound of that.
Look, The sample I'm using, the DNA comes from my own son. It's safer this way.
Ah, good thinking.
50% of my son's DNA is also mine, which reduces the danger by a huge margin. Meaning, I can now explore the memories of people who aren't directly related to me on his father's side.
But for brief periods of time, I imagine.
Right. Just a minute or two so far, but we're getting there. Come by the lab and listen for yourself.
I will, when I have a moment. Unfortunately, work
Denek
beckons.
16, 17
Ladies.
değil. Denek 1.
That man is colder than a San Francisco summer.
Stay focused, Eileen.
Şu an buradaki
You both
adamlar
have
Denek
important work to
1'den
do.
bahsediyor. Bir de Denek
Obviously.
0 var.
But my work requires his
bu
animus
kız da,
technology. I feel a little caged in.
DNA'sı olmayan
Collaboration,
insanların
Eileen. It's how
zihnine
science
girmek
works.
için deney
I shouldn't
yapıyor.
have to remind you.
I know. I'm just tired. Stop by and see us today. We have a lot to share.
If not today, then this week sometime.
Thank you.
Yani soyacı olmadan diğer insanların anlarına girmeye çalışıyor. Onu deneyini yapıyor kadın. He, seni kim ghostluyor dedim.
Pierre handed in his notice this morning. This new security measure is freaking people out.
They won't let him go. It's part of our contract. Having ultra-high security clearance means you have to go through a whole debriefing process. It takes months.
Really? I had no idea.
Read the fine print, man. Working for Abstergo has its benefits, but there's some drawbacks too. Big ones.
What's with all these security notices I'm seeing lately? Just the standard message we use on occasion. Nothing to worry about. We've just had some issues around the office lately.
Like server security issues? Because these notices seem pretty severe. Like draconian, actually.
No, it's nothing to worry about, really. Walk with me and I'll explain.
Çağrı da gelsin.
Hey, thanks for sharing the white whale data with me. I was able to track it down myself.
No problem, man. It's amazing, right?
Yeah, I tracked it down as soon as I saw your message. Followed it for a while. Couldn't catch it though.
Saatlik işçi gibisin ya.
Yeah.
İzliyor şu an mı?
He was killed.
Çete gel çete.
Shot in the chest multiple times.
Şu an bir dünya şey okuyoruz. Kafam allak bullak oldu.
No, that shouldn't be a problem. We collected more than enough data.
Sınavları varmış.
Well, no soon enough.
Geçmiş olsun.
All right, I can send you the results as soon as possible. Okay.
Bu kız beni korkutuyor ya. Bunun altında kesin bir şey çıkacak.
Any word on Olivier? Damn it. God, I'm worried sick. Yeah. All right. Thanks, Letitia. Bye.
Beni mi? La 120 kilo adamım ben. Benim neyimi kıskanıyorsun ya? Yani en son kıskanacağın kişi benim. Tek mi? Merhaba. Nasılsınız? Bilgisayarını hackleyebilir miyim? Teşekkür ederim. Haritaya bakıyor. Tamam, görüşürüz. Değil mi? La la la la la la la. Tabi burayı hackledik diye bir daha gelsem de bir şey olmuyor. Not bir şey de yok.
Gentlemen, how do you find it here?
It will work for us. But our goal must be to scatter our operations. To live and work among the people we protect, just as Altair Ben Lahad once counseled.
Well, until that time, it's yours as you see fit.
Edward, Captain Woods Rogers survived his wounds. He has since returned to England, shamed and in great debt, but no less a threat.
I will finish that job when I return. You have my word. Evening, Anne.
Edward?
I'll be sailing for London in the next few months. I'd be a hopeful man if you were beside me.
England's the wrong way around the globe for an Irishwoman.
Will you stay with the assassins?
No, I haven't got that kind of conviction in my heart. You?
In time, aye. When my mind is settled and my blood is cooled.
Sail ho! Coming into the cove!
You're a good man, Edward. And if you learn to keep settled in one place for more than a week, you'll make a fine father too. Of all the money that e'er I had, I spent it in good company, and all the harm that e'er I've done.
Aga be.
Alas, it was to none for me. And all I've done for want of wit, to memory now I count. So felt parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. Here I
Lan.
they're sorry for my going
Görebiliyor muyuz?
and all
Bu yazıları geçebiliyor muyuz? Ben geri dönüyorum gençler. Dön. Boş ver Londra'yı. Geri gidiyoruz. Değil mi şu kenardaki değil mi? Şeye koşup duran.
Father, did you always know how to sail a boat?
The Jackdaw is a ship, Jenny, not a boat.
Lan bu benim kızım mıymış?
No. No, I learned after leaving Bristol.
After you left mother?
Bir dakika, Caroline öldü ve kızımı bana mı yolladılar?
I didn't leave without saying goodbye, that is. It was an arrangement, you see, between your mother and me.
She said you left her. She said you always talked about sailing the boat. And
Ne, ölmemiş.
I did always want to sail a ship. That's true. But not for a lot. To support us. And take care of her.
Ya da en son gelen mektupta öldü haberini aldık.
Mother said you didn't know about her. She said you wrote only once a year and that she never knew where to find you.
That's all true, and I'm sorry for that. If I'd known earlier, I might have come home. I hope that I would have.
Well, you were busy. That's what I think.
I was, but that wouldn't have mattered.
Ya baba olduğun haberi geliyordu, orada hiçbir yazı yazmadı, söylemediler de. Baba olduğumu.
Boat? I see no boat here. Do you?
I mean, shit, obviously. I don't see the difference anyway.
Ah, it's a very simple one, Jen. A ship can carry a boat. A boat can carry a ship.
Why then, everything's a ship. Large and small. But for my toy boat, the one I take into the bath with me.
That's a clever way of seeing it. Is it hard to talk about Caroline, Jenny? About your mother?
No. She passed some years ago. I miss her, but it's alright.
Yok muydu sonraki? Bilmiyorum. Önemli listede var. Aşağıda yazıyor olması lazım.
I don't think so. She was very happy for quite some time. Then, not so happy. I didn't see her much after that. Then, she was gone.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I wasn't there.
It's alright. You're here now. And we're on an adventure.
Only a little one, I hope. Can't handle too many more surprises.
You think we'll see a whale?
Yes, there's a very good chance.
And what about pirates? Will I see pirates?
Lan korsanın ağababası baban ya işte.
Not much chance of that, I think.
Oh, that's rather sad. I should have liked to have seen one.
Tell you what, Jenny. As soon as these winds die a little, I'll let you steer the Jackdaw. One little trick of the helm before sundown.
Yay!
Ama bir şeyler oluyor. Oyun güzeldi abi, oyun bayağı güzeldi ya. Ya bu oyuna 10 üzerinden 8 veriyorum ya. Ama hikaye şu sonlardaki sinematikle destekledikleri kadar oyunun başında ortasında destekleselermiş biraz daha böyle bilgiyle daha güzel olurmuş.
Miss Jennifer Kenway, may I introduce myself?
Jennifer Scott, if you please.
I'm sorry,
My daughter was raised by her mother, Caroline, until she passed away some years ago. Jenny prefers to use her surname to mine. Forgive my ignorance. I will. She may not.
Father, help me.
This little rascal, however, is a Kenway.
Item mı?
I can't see the stage.
Up we go.
Kadının babası yavşak.
Won't your arms tire?
Hey, I'm not so old as that. But if they do, then we shall quit this posh gig and go and meet your mother for some chocolate at White's. How's that sound?
Yes, please.
Okay, hush now.
Haytam Kenway. Kadının pederi. Nasıl bunun Edward'ın oğlu olup da böyle tapınakçı oldu bu yavşak? Eylem tamamlandı mı? Çünkü kızın hamile olduğunu bile bile Connor'ı gelip onları oradan almıyor ya da destek olmuyor. Bir de sonra sanki çocuğu kendi yetiştirmiş gibi uyuz olmuştum. Yani bütün sülalesi falan ailesinin çoğu öldürüldü yani orada. İnsan bir oğluna sahip çıkar. Buradan sonrası var mı? Haytan mı yaptı? Evet, babası işte. Basılı tut. O küçük belede dedi ya işte. Haytam Kenway. Pederi. Bu ne? New Game artı mı geçti? Bu ne oldu bu? Bunları yaptım.